So I've got my 2015 Nissan Leaf here, and I'm going to demonstrate an interesting test that any Nissan owner can do on most Nissan vehicles, and it's called the IPDM test. So the IPDM is the Intelligent Power Distribution Module. It's usually a black box, something like this, that's always located on the driver's side near the battery. And its purpose is to handle the power to certain 12-volt components on your vehicle, like your rear defroster, wipers, your exterior lights, radiator cooling fans, and the like. And the way the IPDM test works is it's useful for you, the consumer, or even some technicians at shops that want to diagnose stuff on the vehicle without actually having the vehicle on, like the engine running, or in the case of this electric vehicle, powered up. It allows you to actually be outside the vehicle and look at various electronics being tested so that you can gauge their functionality. So the way that the IPDM test works is there's about 6 to 7 various functions that are tested in order that repeat 3 times. It first starts with the rear defroster, then is followed up by your windshield wipers going on low and then high. After that, it tests your exterior lamps. So it starts with your parking lights, and then if you have fog lights equipped, it will test those, and then it will go to your low and high beam driving lights. It will not test your turn signals or reversing lamps. You'll have to test those separately. After that, it will then test the air conditioning compressor clutch and then the radiator cooling fans after that. Now, for an electric vehicle like this, it omits those last 2, so it will not be testing the AC compressor clutch because this is a high voltage electric AC compressor on this vehicle. And because of that, also the radiator cooling fans will not be tested either. So it will only be doing the first 4 tests. Okay, so now that we are inside the vehicle, the way to get the vehicle set up to perform the IPDM test is we first need to get it turned on into its ignition mode. So not accessory mode, but the one after that. So if you have a key, turn it to the ignition on. If you have the push button like this, we need to press it twice. So once, and then twice so our dash lights up. So now we have the vehicle ready to initialize or get the test set up. So what we need to do is come over to the driver's side door, find the driver's side door switch. And on this we need to press it 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back over here, and then we just turn the vehicle off. So now the vehicle is set up to run the IPDM test the next time we turn on the ignition. So let's go ahead and do that. And the way it will tell us that it's doing the test is it will first just beep the horn. Okay, and there was our horn beep. So it has turned on our rear defroster first, so that's the first thing. Then we have our windshield wipers, which I've pulled off the windshield, so they're on low now. And now they're running on high. Okay, our parking lamps have just come on. A little hard to see them. Then we should have our driving lamps come on, high and low beam alternating. So there's our high, low, high, low, high, low, high, and low. And now it has started back with the rear defroster because, again, being an electric vehicle, this omits the AC compressor clutch and radiator fan testing. But again, the purpose of this is so we can actually physically go outside the car and examine those. So let's do that. So now we're outside the car and it's running the test for the last time. So it should have the defroster on, and then we should see our wipers here operate. Okay, there's our parking lamps. And again, it would be doing the fog lamps if they had them installed on here. It does not. And there's our high and low beams. And the test has completed. Now if you wanted to stop the test early, you can just power the car off during the test and it will stop the test there. So that's how you perform the IPDM or Intelligent Power Distribution Module test on a Nissan vehicle. Again, it's useful for you as the consumer if you want to check out various electrical components on your car if they're working. And it's also useful for the technician because they can examine it itself. Hey guys, Brian here. Do me a favor and click that like button down below, and while you're at it, go ahead and click the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content when I post it. See you guys in the next one.